If you want your CS2 skins to go from blurry, washed out, or pixelated to this, you're in the right spot. Because in this video, I'll show you the best settings to make your CS2 skins look better in-game. Firstly, I highly recommend checking for any Windows updates simply by typing update in the search bar and clicking check for updates. You can do the same for your graphic card drivers as well by, for example, going into your Nvidia app and clicking check for updates. Next, let's visit the Nvidia control panel. Ensure you've selected use the advanced 3D image settings and then click on manage 3D settings. I'll pop a copy of all of my settings in the description so it's easier to see, but I would say the most important ones are definitely texture filtering quality and ensure this is set to high. Also, just to maximize performance in general, be sure to set power management mode to prefer maximum performance and preferred refresh rate to highest available, especially for those of you with a 144Hz monitor or above. Before we continue, this video's sponsor, SkinSwap, is giving you a skin worth up to $50 entirely for free whenever you do your first trade and use my referral code. If you want to refresh your loadout, you can trade your skins for brand new ones in just a couple of seconds. Plus, the new Chinese markets feature lets you purchase cheap skins from Chinese sites directly without the need for a Chinese ID or bank account. They accept deposits via crypto, MasterCard, and Visa. If you need to cash out, SkinSwap makes that simple too with instant sell options to PayPal or crypto. On top of that, they run free daily, weekly, and monthly giveaways with the chance to earn extra tickets simply by trading. Use my link or referral code for a 3% lifetime sales bonus and a free skin worth up to $50. Big thanks to SkinSwap for supporting the channel. This should be set by default, but ensure your resolution is set to native in the change resolution tab and the highest refresh rate is selected here. Then in adjust color settings, I suggest increasing the contrast slightly and bumping up the digital vibrance, which is your saturation slider. This obviously just makes the colors pop more and has one of the most noticeable differences overall. Next, let's visit the in-game settings. Personally, I've always played 4:3, so I actually won't get the best results, as ideally you want to set this to your native resolution, but either way, ensure your resolution is set to the highest possible and the refresh rate as well. You can also try testing out the brightness slider based on your monitor settings to ensure everything looks clear, but this will vary greatly depending on your monitor. Make sure to hit apply changes. Next, in the advanced tab, you'll want to disable vertical sync, set the anti-aliasing mode to 4 or 8x depending on how it impacts performance on your PC, set global shadow quality to high or very high, dynamic shadows to all, set texture detail to high, very important. For texture filtering mode, in theory the higher the better, so Anisotropic 16x should be the best, but I found this impacts my PC performance quite a lot, and as long as the other settings are high, I'm able to leave this on just 2x and skins still look great to me. Same thing goes for shader detail, which is nicer on high, but not one of the most important settings, so even on low, it doesn't have a big impact. Particle detail doesn't matter too much either, so I tend to leave it on medium. Disable ambient occlusion. High dynamic range can stay on performance, but you must absolutely disable fidelity super resolution, and this setting alone can make everything else redundant. Of course, depending on the specs of your PC, you may need to turn some of the settings down, but if you can afford expensive skins, maybe it's time for a better PC. Depending on your monitor and resolution, you may also want to adjust the view model position and FOV. Using the command viewmodel_offset_ followed by X, Y, or Z will allow you to reposition the weapon model. The viewmodel_FOV command also allows you to change essentially the size of the model on your screen. I also wanted to mention that if you're coming back to the game after a long break, not all skins will look the same as they previously did in CSGO, as the Source 2 engine manages textures and especially lighting completely differently. While it may have enhanced some skins, like the Doppler knives for example, I do think it has made many far less attractive regardless of game settings. Please leave a like if you found the video helpful, and take care of yourselves.